All right. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get my microphone settled. There we go. All right. We are back in the building. Big game, big one for OKC, down 2-1. Why would people reward Swiper? 2025 NBA playoff second round game 4. We have OKC versus the Nuggets. OKC is down 1-2 in this series. Want to tie it up, get back home court advantage in this scenario. Denver, they're looking to go up 3-1. Will Shea figure out a way to attack the zone, attack the double teams that are coming around his way, also the help defense? That will be the biggest just story in this game. How will Shea counter the Nuggets' help defense, zone defense, whenever he tries to attack the middle of the court? So, I can't wait. It's the first time we've seen OKC with their backs against the wall pretty much this entire season. They've blown out a lot of teams this year. Hadn't faced a whole lot of adversity. This is the first time they've faced real adversity on the road against an opponent that is not going to back down. So, All right, here we go. Here we go.
Timeout. They ran a little action for Murray. This time, it's a post up for Jokic. They're sitting on his right hand. Here's Murray from outside. That one caroms off the front rim. Well, that's what Denver wants to do. They gave a little cross screen, low cross to get Nikola Jokic isolated down in the lane.
Oh, they're leaving Jalen Williams open for three?
Boy, somebody hit the snooze bar on that open three. Defensively by Williams, he couldn't convert. Here's Porter Jr. wide open at the other end.
Whoa.
He shoots an air ball. Important to note, though, you see that heavy wrap on his left shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Trying to work out right there. He's been playing with a shoulder that he cannot lift above his head. Well, you have to give Michael Porter Jr. a ton of credit for gutting it out in Game 3. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 of 6 from 3. Maybe he needs a hand in his face to make a shot. Holmgren from deep. That one rims out. Tip to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another opportunity. Going to try to walk down Brown.
Try to foul bait on that one. That's not going to work.
And here comes Jokic. Jokic just 8 for 25 in Game 3.
Oh, what a defensive play.
Playing with a little bit of pace here. What great hands by
Okay.
Jalen Williams to knock that away. Gilgeous-Alexander on Porter Jr. Great
Good pass.
into the dunker
Good
spot.
pass.
And the first field goal of the game goes to Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Hartenstein makes great decisions out of those short roll situations. He's got that left-handed floater that we've talked about, but he's also an excellent passer, playmaker out of a short roll. At the other end, guarding Jokic. Murray on the DHO action. Baseline pass to Gordon. Gordon shooting a career high from 3. That was short. Loose ball. Murray guarded by Dort. Couple of Canadian national team teammates. And that one rattles out. Fans here at Ball Arena historically stand until the team makes its first field goal. Holmgren trying to keep them standing for a while with a miss. Isaiah Hartenstein, after setting this little screen, just gets a short roll, catches around the free throw line. He draws Jamal Murray as a defender and able to just dish it off because he's such an alert passer to Chet Holmgren, who, as you pointed out, was right in that baseline.
Whoa.
Great defense by Jalen Williams, a.k.a. J-Dub. The other Jalen Williams is Jay Will. I thought Oklahoma City's defense in Game 3 was excellent. It's just that Denver made so many incredibly difficult shots that were contested, especially Michael Porter Jr. A little split action off the elbow and challenged by Jalen Williams late. And you really have to get to Michael Porter Jr. on the catch because he's 6'10", and when he gets that ball above his head, it's really difficult to bother that shot. He just gave a rear-view mirror flyby and really bothered him. Great defense by Jalen Williams coming off a playoff career high 32 in Game 3. Brown hounding Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the lob, and that's going to be a foul first on Jokic. They put him in space on some ball screen action. That's been one of their points of emphasis. That's going to be his first personal foul. Well, Jokic is upset because it was offense-initiated contact, but he wasn't in legal guarding position. Look how he's sideways with them. So there's nothing wrong with the offense initiating that contact. That's just smart by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander when he's got an angle and he's got Jokic out of position, out of that ball screen to draw that foul.
Whoa.
Gilgeous-Alexander on top against Murray. Got hit with a good screen. Lou Dort pulls the 3. And both teams are some early cold shooting. Now 1 of 7 for OKC. They got 1 of 6. Williams switched on to Jokic. Porter Jr. on the drive.
Oh, he tried to yam on him.
But fouled on the drive. And that time an imperious move by MPJ. Just a really good drive by Michael Porter Jr. off the closeout. And part of the reason was he caught the ball on the run. He didn't catch it just stationary and then had to put it on the deck. can't, well, in my judgment, can't overstate how much guts and toughness he showed in game 3. Games 1 and 2, he wasn't very productive in large measure because, as you pointed out, he can't really lift both arms over his head because of that injured left shoulder.
Is it tough to play basketball that way?
I think it would be, but for him, he knocked down shots early, but he was diving on the floor and he grabbed 8 rebounds, a couple of two-handed rebounds. He was very, very good.
Damn, it's a tough shot.
Alexander with his first field goal, his team up by 4. The quicker Oklahoma City can get the ball up the court, the more opportunities SGA is going to have to attack the defense. Here's Gordon on the edge. Jokic out top. Off the thrust screen by Gordon, got to the rim.
Oh, okay, Hartenstein.
This is a top 5 defense during the regular season. Dort couldn't cash out at the other end. Rebounded by Jokic. Well, Luke Dort did a good job defensively in game 3, but wasn't able to knock anything down. Great slip screen by Brown. And he slams it home. Christian Brown had a good rebound, bounce back game in game 3 with 8 points. That's why you want to have Nikola Jokic with the ball in the middle of the floor. He can see over the defense and deliver the ball. Off the Hartenstein miss, Gordon tied up, and we're going to have a jump ball, it looks like. Jalen Williams has been...
Yo, Jalen Williams, he is locking shit down today.
Had that block a moment ago against Porter Jr. Well, just really intelligent defense. Tries to stay in front, but went after the ball with 2 hands. If you're going to try to slap it out or knock it away, that's when you're going to pick up a foul. But you go after it with 2 hands, you're more likely to be able to tie that thing up.
So Gordon and Williams to jump. And the Thunder control. Gilgeous-Alexander 1 for 2 so far. We're
Just getting underway. Off the screen. Got to the mid-range and cashes out again. You can tell Oklahoma City wants to put Nikola Jokic in as many ball screens as they can. If Denver's going to stay in man, they're going to make him guard and have to switch out on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown had it knocked away. Good steal. It was Jalen Williams again. And Brown took it right back until Hartenstein got it back. Holmgren was wide open. They didn't see him. Dort with the sidestep 3. That's way up.
Yo, Lou Dort is, bro, bombs,
Williams open.
bricks. This is just bad defense so far. I said bad defense, bad offense. Sloppy offense.
Frenetic and frenzied action here early. 7-3 when we come back to Ball Arena.
But do you feel when you're afraid? Does everybody feel the same? I got hit by a plane.
2 cities with rich history, 2 teams looking to seize the moment. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Will the Knicks push through? Or will the Celtics assert their dominance? The NBA playoffs, round 2. Celtics Knicks, tomorrow on ESPN.
You found it then.
Of course I did. Good boy.
AE True Sprite. AE drinks Sprite.
You want to hope like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And
Tried to tell him, man. Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Push it real good. Who says you can't still push it? That you can't have your cake and look like it too? It's less dad bod and more, but let's face it, that revenge bod ain't gonna build itself. And helping you get there, that's our department. What am I saying? It's not even a department. It's our whole freaking store. GNC spent 90 years perfecting the nutrition you need to get that body bigger, stronger, leaner, and popping like never before. You got goals, so let's see good with GNC, baby.
Nothing feels as good as a great place to work. UKG has the technology and insights to make it all happen.
Let's take a look at today's Star Watch, brought to you by PayPal. The numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander off a little bit in the playoffs in a 7-8 game sample size, but he attended yesterday's voluntary shoot-around, and he's off to a great start here so far, Jay.
Denver has started out this game playing in man. They started out game 3 in zone, but they're putting Nikola Jokic in ball screen situations, and important for Hartenstein to set a really good screen with Jokic in drop coverage. That means Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can either take him on or just pull up for that little short jumper. 2 of 3 to start the game. Both teams have struggled from the field, missed wide open shots. I don't expect that to continue throughout the course of these 48 minutes in regulation.
Caruso and Wiggins coming into the ball game for the Thunder. Williams on Murray now. Picked up his dribble with 5 on the shot clock, nowhere to go. Had it knocked away. Good contest.
Man, Jalen Williams looking like Kawhi Leonard out here, minus that foul.
1.2 to go on the shot clock on Jalen Williams.
Probably the worst thing to happen for Oklahoma City right there was knocking the ball away. If Williams doesn't get a piece of this ball and knock it away from Murray, Murray's not going to be able to dribble it, and he's not going to be able to get Williams to come into him like that.
Jamal Murray was so key for the Nuggets in that Game 3 overtime victory. From start to finish, he was their most consistent and arguably their best player. Ended up with 27 points, and what he did at the defensive end was pretty remarkable too, in the words of his head coach, David Adams.
Well, he had a spectacular defensive game. Had 4 steals, really stood his ground. He was physical. Little zone look right now for Denver.
Here's Caruso. Back out top to Williams. Dort drives it on Gordon. Put him out by Jokic. 8 on the shot clock. Wiggins with the float game. Left it on the front rim. And with a chance to tie, here's Murray. A screen from Brown. Murray sprays it out to Porter Jr. Wiggins looking for a foul on the push-off on Brown. Won't get it. Brown open for 3. Gordon with the offensive rebound. Porter Jr. Oh, yeah, 4 for $1 on that trip.
Yeah, they've had open looks. A terrific contest on that first corner 3 by Michael Porter Jr. by Alex Caruso.
And Williams just gave it back. Both teams pretty sloppy to start this game, Jay.
You know, the fourth quarter of game 3, I thought Oklahoma City had way too many dribbles. Their dribble per pass ratio was probably, it seemed like it was 10 to 1. And there was an example on that last possession of just over dribbling.
Russell Westbrook coming into the ball game for the Nuggets. And in a game where there was a short turnaround of just 36 hours, that's going to be a foul on Aaron Gordon, knocking Lou Dort to the court. With the quick turnaround, Russell Westbrook certainly will bring the requisite energy for the Nuggets. There's the foul on Gordon. Denver back in its zone defense.
2-3 look with Jokic in the middle.
Yo, Lou Dort, bro. Hey, man.
Team from deep.
Hey, bro. What we doing?
So game 3 being an overtime.
He's shooting bricks.
Tired star shooting.
Murray drives it.
Woo!
Enterprising layup. The creativity of Murray
especially with the left hand.
Alright, I was about to say, yo, if he misses another one, bro.
To make it a 10-7 game, Dort on the board.
About damn time.
One of the best things he could do against his own. Beat it down the floor and get something early. Out the stagger, Murray into the corner. Westbrook. He's been proficient shooting the three from the corner this year. Here's Caruso on the move. They got a 2-on-1 facing Thornton, and Caruso lays it in. And he's been so valuable off the bench this season for the Thunder. The oldest player on the roster at 31. Westbrook missed the layup. Got it back.
Whoa, did he not just change his... Alright, bro. Did he not just change his pivot?
Again, Porter Jr. battling. And once again, Williams a little bit faster the ball. Oklahoma City does such a great job on the offensive glass of tipping the ball to keep it alive so they can get their teammate to get it.
Boy, this game, they about to have me falling asleep with the amount of misses.
To 7 with just under 4 minutes to go. That's going to be a foul on Lou Dort. Using all 230 pounds pounding away at Gordon. That's the 14th foul. Here's Lou Dort knocking down the first three of the game for Oklahoma City. He was wide open. They've had some wide open looks. But Denver not getting back in transition after that last Oklahoma City rebound. And led to a 2-on-1 that Caruso was able to finish with ease.
So Hartenstein will sit down.
Shoes on the bed is crazy.
Gilgeous-Alexander come into the ball game. Watson comes in for the Nuggets. Gordon will sit down. Westbrook behind the Jokic screen. Shot an air ball.
Denver's got to find a way to get some energy and some juice into this first quarter. I mean, only 7 points with just under 4 minutes to go.
Make you feel like you're back in the ACC? Sorry, Jay. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing against Murray. Both teammates have played in Paris this year at the Olympics for Canada. And Wiggins walked with it.
Yeah, that should have been an additional swing to get it to Alex Caruso on the right side. And anytime SGA has two guys on him, there's going to be somebody open. They passed out of it effectively, but he didn't make that extra pass they perhaps needed there.
Got 3 bodies on Jokic. He got off of it. Battling Caruso for position. Wallace all over Murray inside. Jokic in a crowd. Misfires again.
And what a challenge by SGA.
That's a 2.
That jumper short. Westbrook with
Oh my goodness, bro. They are
continues.
bricking.
Its last 6 in a row.
Oh.
Into the corner, Watson.
Hey, yo.
All right, somebody's got to close the door.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
That into the floor by Denver. 12-5. Wallace inside Holmgren. Tough fadeaway. And he barely draws iron. Wallace.
Oh my gosh,
And
bro.
the stick back.
And Christian Brown just couldn't corral that thing, but Casey Wallace was right there. Does Casey Wallace ever change expression or sweat?
He is as level as they come. Murray turned the corner. Westbrook for 3. That's off. 1 and done for Denver. Thunder in the middle of a 7-0 sprint right now. And that's going to be a foul against Watson. Second team foul against Denver. We got a timeout on the floor.
Oklahoma City, one of the best defensive teams, if not the best in the league. But Alex Caruso battling Nikola Jokic, trying to get around in front using his strength and his quickness and length. Also, he does a great job getting out to shooters and closing out. SGA helping out, fathering that shot.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Awareness Month. Be kind to yourself and each other. And give Total Health a shot. Learn more at NBA.com/Total Health. Gilgeous-Alexander 2 for 3 from the field, 5 points. Leading the way so far for the Thunder. In this cold shooting game so far by both teams. Wiggins over to Wallace. Holmgren expecting the lob, it never made it there. That's the 3rd turnover for the Thunder.
A nice job getting a deflection there. There's good news and bad news for Denver in this first quarter. The bad news, they're 2 of 19. 2 of 19. But the good news is they're only down 7.
Caden Watson from the corner.
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious right now?
Checked into the ball game, so
Yo, what are these shooting numbers?
game 4.
Maybe he can generate a little bit of offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander couldn't find the mark. Got the offensive rebound, missed the putback, but was fouled inside. He'll go to the free throw line. Amongst league leaders this year in free throw attempts this game, the foul against Strother.
Oklahoma City had 18 offensive rebounds in game 3, but they weren't really able to capitalize off of their second chance opportunities. And Julian Strother maybe catching a piece of the arm.
Makes the first. It's time for the upcoming playoff schedule brought to you by Infinity. Tonight on TNT, 8 o'clock, Cavs Pacers game 4. On ESPN Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern time, the draft lottery presented by State Farm. Followed by Celtics Knicks game 4, and then Timberwolves Warriors game 4, 7:30 and 10 p.m. respectively. OKC leading by 9 in the midst of a 9-0 run. There's Jokic. Tried to get it back to Westbrook. Active hands defensively, Jay, from the #1 defense in the NBA during the regular season.
Well, Jalen Williams into the game. Played his college ball at Arkansas, so he can guard Nikola Jokic, and then he keep link with Chet Holmgren behind.
Off the turnover, verticality, and Christian Brown will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. With 43.4 to go in the first 12 minutes. Denver with 7 points. The Thunder with just 16. As Williams will go to the free throw line. Pardon me, Brown will go to the free throw line.
Denver was the #1 transition scoring team in the NBA during the regular season. They scored about 20 points per game off fast breaks. But that was one of the few fast break opportunities that the Nuggets have had in this first quarter.
Isaiah Joe going to come into the ball game for the Thunder. Holmgren will get a breather. The Thunder bench extremely deep.
Yeah, they play 10 guys. And Isaiah Joe, when he comes into the ballgame, he's looking to shoot it. He's their best three-point shooter. Best shooter overall is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but Isaiah Joe shoots over 40% from three, made almost 200 of them on the regular season.
It's pretty rare, Jay, in the playoffs when teams go more than 8 deep. But this Thunder team, an exception to the rule. Joe, he said he was looking to shoot. That one comes off. And Westbrook will bring it across. Got caught up in the air, found Watson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. One more to Brown for 3. That's short again. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound, plenty of time. He can walk it across. He's 2 for 4 to start this game. 7 points and 5 boards. Goes Tween, draws the foul, and will get 2 shots.
I know the fans don't like it, but that's just really smart on the part of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It looked like Jokic was coming to double, and he saw that he had an angle on Peyton Watson, just went right into his body to draw that foul. He was a little bit sideways to him instead of chest to chest.
I like to tell the story about how he was a rookie with the Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander every day in practice had to go up against Avery Bradley and Patrick Beverly, 2 of the best on-ball defenders at the time in the league. So that really helps tighten your handle. And so proficient, in the words of his trainer, Olin Simplicit, attacking that heavy foot, that front foot. And Christian Brown, his predominant defender, is very much aware of that in this series.
Well, SGA is such a good driver. He has what I call a chest down drive. And he really gets the defense off balance. Sometimes he'll use his off arm, but he gets you moving in one direction, then he can stop and either pivot or fade away.
Jokic will launch.
That was the closest they came to a three in the first half.
It's an air ball, but hey, 25 points, tied for the fewest combined total in any first quarter in postseason history. That's the end of the first quarter here in Denver. Back with more after this.
This isn't just for me. This is for everyone who ever doubted me. And the millions of SoFi members who defy financial doubts every day. Because when you earn more money, save more money, and have a game plan for your finances, there's no stopping your generational ambition. Celebrate financial independence with the official bank of the NBA. SoFi, get your money right.
The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is booming. The Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
The game hits different when it's live. With Xfinity Sports and News TV, you can stream the local channels you love, the news you need, and the sports you can't live without, with none of the filler. All for $150 less than YouTube TV per year. Learn more at Xfinity.com.
30 seconds brand outdoor cleaner. Hours away grime in no time.
Holy acorns, Jimmy. Get a load of this guy's deck.
It's gonna take him all day to clean up that mess, Jack.
Not so fast, buddy. He's got 30 seconds brand outdoor cleaner.
So?
Its powerful formula quickly cuts through dirt and grime, even mold and mildew stains.
Wow, that's clean.
And versatile enough to clean decks, fences, side.
A lot of killers.
Pointed out there, but neither team's gonna look at that as any reason not to go get this game. So we gotta go get it.
They've showed Shea about 4 or 5 different looks already in the first quarter. How do you guys help him there?
Just moving around, being available for him, knowing that if they show bodies to him, somebody's got to be open. So we gotta be available.
Check, good luck, thank you. All right, guys, back to you. Joe fouled
Damn.
on the reverse layup attempt. Yeah, interesting point, George. When you talk about the 30
for that poor offensive performance in the first quarter to affect their defense. And it has affected them getting back a couple of times.
20-8, bro. Oh.
Even as poorly as Denver is shooting.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they start the second quarter with Jokic on the bench. That's going to be a foul against Payson Wallace. Trying to track Jamal Murray.
Wallace is basically face guarding Jamal Murray. Just got caught with a little grab on that pin down in the middle of the lane.
Thunder have so many bodies, Jay, that they can throw at you defensively. So many wing defenders.
They do the ball pressure they put on you, the gap presence, and then the rim protection. It's just a very well-connected defensive team.
Westbrook drives it on Hartenstein, and they took it away from
Westbrook, bro, what are you doing?
Caruso on the drive, raises up, and he's fouled on that drive. That foul is going to go against Brown, putting Caruso at the free throw.
Oh.
We saw the huge advantage that the Thunder had early in Game 3 in points in the paint, and Jay, they seem to be of late very intentional about attacking the paint here.
Well, especially in transition. So far in this game, Denver has been taking three-point shots. 14 of their 23 field goal attempts have been from three. And Oklahoma City has been doing a pretty good job of getting into the paint, getting to the rim, and forcing Denver to put a body on them and foul.
Alex Caruso, the oldest player on this team, the youngest team in the NBA. A shooter out a couple of days ago, they teasing him, calling him Unk at 31 years old. Guy with a championship ring from 2020 with his time with the Los Angeles Lakers. That's going to be a lane violation. They'll take that bucket off the board, but the Thunder in the midst of a 14-1 sprint. They lead by 13. Here's Murray. And they turn him over.
With great hands by Payson Wallace. What a pest.
Hartenstein catching a body.
You turn him over and then take it the other way. There's no way Denver's going to be able to guard a run out. But gives credit to Payson Wallace, the great ball pressure he puts on and his active hands.
Important to note what Denver gets accomplished in these non-Jokic minutes. They haven't scored in the last 6:46. Murray back out to Brown for three. Missed his last one. That one comes off too. And they're off and running. They have numbers if they choose. Gilgeous-Alexander on the cross. Joe from the corner. Wallace with the offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander wide open. He can't cash. Missed opportunity that time by the Thunder.
Those are the shots that usually go down after an offensive rebound.
But boy, this team, OKC, lethal in transition, Jay.
Well, especially when it starts with their defense. The pressure on the ball, the active hands to knock it away, and then taking it down the other way and give Hartenstein credit for running the floor. Given the signal to Caruso, he just throws it up. Those are what they call easy baskets. But you have to work really hard to get an easy basket. Oklahoma City does that.
Brown at the free throw line knocks down the first foul. Just a moment ago, Jokic on the bench. 0 for 3 from the field so far with 6 rebounds, though. Brown knocks down 2. Russell Westbrook with a little token full court pressure. Dropping back now defensively. And they turn it over. Brown with great anticipation. Upended and fouled by Gilgeous-Alexander. He tried to get out of the way and couldn't in time. And a chorus of boos cascading down on the presumptive MVP. Here's another look.
Denver was back in that 2-3 zone, just a lazy pass. But Christian Brown was able to pick off and take the other way, and he's at his best in transition.
Brown at the free throw line. Comes from a basketball family. His mother played collegiate basketball at Missouri. George has more.
Jonesy, I spoke to Christian Brown earlier today, and he talked about his mom, Lisa, a 3-time all-conference player at Missouri. Talked about not only holding it down, house, but his first basketball coach, no one harder than him in regards to his game than Mom. He even told Bill Self, his coach at Kansas, hey, you can be as hard on me as you want. Nobody's going to be harder than me than Mom was, Jonesy.
You bet. I wonder if there was any mom disappointment in a Missouri mom having a kid go to Kansas.
Oh, that was a big one. Yeah, and a follow by Hartenstein on the offensive glass. The lead back up to 13. Caruso switches on to Murray.
And switches up to take something away. That's not a passive switch.
Boy, that can really wear you down over time. Gordon with the mid, he got it. He's an improved shooter this year. Assistant coach Stephen Graham has done a fantastic job with his three ball in particular. Gilgeous-Alexander missed from his spot. That's going to be a foul against Hartenstein.
Denver has really shown a lot of bodies for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Did a great job, I thought, in game 3 of putting 2 on the ball. And that's where, you know, I thought there was some isolation settle shots.
Okay.
From Oklahoma City, especially in the fourth quarter.
Murray got to the rim and draws the foul. He'll get 2, and by the way, that's the 5th team foul already against the Thunder, so Denver will be shooting for the rest of the half.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets that little brush screen from Isaiah Joe. He wants to take the ball down the lane line. Christian Brown did a really good job of keeping his body in front and forcing a really tough 2. But everybody's locked in on this Denver defense to making sure they put 2 on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Make him make a tough shot or make him give it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander efficient again this year from the field. Increased his three-point shooting percentage and productivity. Born in Toronto, grew up in Hamilton, Ontario. Real calming voice of this young Thunder contender.
And one of the few players that lifts his game in the playoffs. He averaged, 18 in the regular season, 23 in the playoffs.
That one comes off the Porter Jr. OKC now 1 for 14 from deep. Dribble handoff to Murray from Jokic. And that one front rim. So the icy shooting continues. Denver, folks, get this, is 3 for 26. Gilgeous-Alexander checks into the office and cashes out. That's his spot.
He just gets into Michael Porter Jr.'s body, uses that off arm to frankly push off a little bit, but that creates that.
Shai 12 points, 4 for 8 shooting. It's pretty good.
There's language like that. Push off. Inside, that's going to be a foul on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Isn't that a bad word or term? Push off?
Oh, it's true.
Fuck me.
A little discard, but he just gets right into your body, knocks you back, and locks you to the floor. Well, that's a push-up. May not be enough for a foul. Marginal push-up.
Christian Brown back at the free throw line.
Let's put it this way. It's a push-off when your opponent does it. It's a great play when your teammate does it.
See, there you go. See, that's why I feel secure in sitting next to you. That Duke education, man, got me right. Here it is one more time. SGA from one of his favorite spots.
Now that's creating space right there, and it's going against a 6'10" guy. But when you're knocked back a bit, it's tough to recover and get really good pressure on that shot.
Thanks to the fact that he was at the team's optional shoot-around yesterday. As Brown knocks down the second free throw, the lead is down to 10. 8 minutes to go in this opening half in this pivotal game 4. Series will shift back to Oklahoma City in a couple of days. Williams finds a seam. Isaiah Joe. That rims out. Loose ball. Wallace pursues it. Tried to lob it up for Holmgren, who wasn't expecting it. Off the turnover, Brown.
OKC's getting really good shots, just not making them. Joe was wide open.
Williams being backed down by Jokic. Brown outside. Jokic still ice cold from deep. Was 0 for 10 in the previous game. 0 for 2 to start here tonight.
And I don't think David Adelman wants to see him stop shooting. He knows he's a good three-point shooter.
Williams. Wallace on the drive. One more to Holmgren. One more. Jalen Williams. Jokic in space.
This is bad hoops, y'all. This is bad hoop. Good defense, though. That's a good defensive play. But, man, these offense suck. A lot of it is just, they're just missing shots, bro.
Jokic out top. There's the old familiar DHO agent with Murray, and he gives it away. So give credit to Casey Wallace for breaking that up. There's Wallace at the other end. Holmgren the trailer. Will pull it back out. Now drive it on Jokic. Nice cut by Joe. Probing against Porter Jr. Holmgren, Butter. Does it feel like it's been a while since somebody scored? Yes, because it has. 29-17, past 6.5 to go in the first half, and Wallace trying to stick to Murray. Jokic, the roller, got that one to rattle home. That's his first field goal of the game. A really nice use by Murray of a screen, re-screen. Wallace got over the first, couldn't get over the second, so Jalen Williams had to jump out.
Oh, my
And that's going to be Jokic wide open in the middle. That's going to be a foul against the Nuggets. Their third team foul. We're going to break on the floor back after this.
Oh, fuck, man. I gotta take a nap after this game. Boy, what the fuck? Yo, this shit is crazy.
Joe, my mom watching in Toronto, Canada, one of the NBA's biggest fans north of the border. 97 years old, got this game on right now, and another missed shot.
Denver sticking with that zone out of the timeout. Jokic in the middle, so a little harder to attack him.
Jokic on the wing, isolated. Draws the foul on Jalen Williams. We'll go to the free throw line for 2. That's the second foul on Williams. Jay, what do you make of the defensive scheme that the Thunder are using against Denver in the half court? The last game, he was 8 of 25, Joker. The previous game, although mitigating circumstances, game 2, he was 6 of 16. What is Coach Daigneault doing?
Well, he's throwing bodies at him. And one of the great things about this Oklahoma City defense is the positioning of their help. They help and recover as well as any team in the NBA, probably the best of any team in the NBA. But in game 3, Isaiah Hartenstein took most of the minutes guarding Nikola Jokic and could play him physically, try to stay in front. And then you had, at times, Chet Holmgren with his length behind him to bother him around the basket. But really, it was a three-point shooting by Jokic, which was the issue. He was 0 for 10 in that game.
Joe blocked by Brown. Mama loved that defense from her son. Williams with 2 on the clock. Williams, that's going to be an offensive foul. Came over the back. Well, Lisa Brown is probably happy about this defense by her son.
Well, he's the best defender on the perimeter on this team. Doesn't give up on the play. Times it out beautifully to block that right in the hands of Isaiah Joe. Christian Brown did a really good job, especially in Game 7 against James Harden in that Clippers series. He also had 21 points in that game. And he's played a ton of minutes in this one.
Jokic knocks down the first free throw. Christian told me what he got Mom for Mother's Day, but I'm sworn to secrecy. Not allowed to reveal it.
He hasn't given it to her yet?
No, it is a heck of a present, though. Brown is doing a great job at both ends of the floor. 9 points as Jokic knocks down the second free throw. Denver countering on a 15-6 run right now. The lead is down to 6. The Thunder have stalled out a little bit offensively. That's going to be a foul, the 14th foul against Denver with 5:04 to go. That's going to be charged to Westbrook. That's his second personal foul.
Smart by Arkansas's Jalen Williamson. Set that little step-up screen. And one of the things he can do against his zone is screen it. You want to screen it, overload it, but you definitely have to move the ball and get some player movement, not just stand around.
Tried to screen Brown that time. Off the kick out, Williams with the midi. Cash. So Jalen Williams, despite those
All right, it's getting a lot better now. We're getting close. Even though the score is still very low.
Wow, what a drive by Williams. Out to the rim.
All it took was a ball reversal. Get the defense to move and then attack it.
OKC shooting 34% from the field. Westbrook being guarded by Wallace. Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander showing help. Gordon on the cut. Tried to get to Westbrook. He bounced it out of bounds off of Holmgren. Gordon playing in traffic. Tried to find Westbrook there.
Boy, that was a great cut by Aaron Gordon from that left wing. Just to make himself available, get to the front of the rim.
Gordon with just 1 field goal so far. Jokic shoots an air ball.
SGA has to get more involved and be more aggressive on the offensive end.
SGA. Missed on a short jumper. Brown on the move. Steps through. Got it. Timeout OKC.
that Denver's in a two-possession game right now with as poorly as they've shot the ball. But Oklahoma City's got to stop fouling. They're putting Denver on the free throw line. That's been the difference.
Dort for three, that's short.
Oh my God, Lou Dort, can you stop shooting bricks?
So Denver
My
can
gosh.
And miraculously, they are shooting just 18.8%. They never lead in this game.
Yeah, they've shot more threes than twos. 1 of 18 from three. But the difference is they're getting to the foul line. They've shot 18 free throws, made 15.
Jokic had an ocean. Out to Westbrook. Jokic off the elbow. Led the league in elbow touches and points from there this year, but misfires.
And you can see the frustration. He just doesn't miss those shots very often.
Caruso open three. Got it. It's Caruso. One guy that roster with a championship ring. Makes it an 8-point advantage. Both teams were 1 of 18 from three prior to that shot.
You know, that miss by Jokic was almost a little bit deflating. His teammates don't see him miss those shots. I think it affected them getting back, and they gave up a transition three as a result.
Dort all over Murray. Puts his chest on Murray with a tough shot. Forced it up at the expiration of the shot clock. SGA walks into the three and missed it. Gordon with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Aaron Gordon, the improved three-point shooter. And that is the fruition of the work that he's put in this year with Coach Stephen Graham. J-Dub left it short. Let's see how the Nuggets close these last 2 minutes. Westbrook for three. Wow. It's almost tipped into the basket.
Have to search out if that goes in. He's the closest Nugget to get credit for it.
Caruso, open for three. Got another one.
You just can't leave, even when there's two on the ball. You can't leave him that wide open. That was just you don't get that much time to shoot a shot in a game of horse.
Gordon out top into Jokic. Off the flare. Gordon again from deep. That's way off. And rebounded by Hartenstein with under a minute to go. Gilgeous-Alexander with 12 points in the ball game, leading the way for the Thunder. Trying to bounce back and even this series at 2 games apiece. The reigning coach of the year, Coach Dagnall, calling out the play. He rejects the screen. Steps through. Got it! SGA on the J.O.B.
And Jokic looking at the official going, wait, what'd I do? He ran into me. I was just standing there. But rejecting the ball screen, getting past Brown, I'm not sure about that one. That was offense-initiated contact and really not that much of a bump. It was just chest to chest.
That's going to be the second personal foul against Jokic with 37.1 to go here in the first half. Westbrook, Murray, Jokic, Brown on the floor for the Nuggets with Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander with the free throw. 85% during the regular season. Knocks that one down, and the lead is up to double digits. Jokic searching the foul, got it, and one. I think they're going to wave that off.
I think he was counting on getting the same kind of call on that end. Yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander got on the other one.
Yeah, you can tell he was intentional here.
Such a smart player.
They're going to wave off the basket. It's going to be 2 shots. Foul is against Hartenstein. Jokic will get 2. Official Sean White waved it off. Jokic, a 73% free throw shooter in the playoffs.
No, I'm more of a fan of that being
Looked like an N1.
yeah, into his shooting motion.
You know, he's been no left though on
And second jump.
right. He's been a lot more demonstrative in the last
7
several weeks.
points, 1 of 8
Taking
shooting
a
is
little more
crazy.
equity in the team
Good God.
after the dismissal of Coach Michael Malone. Williams continue burgeoning leadership voice. Actually, has been quite the collective. 9-point lead. Holmgren, one more to the corner. Williams drives it. One more to Caruso. That's the hot guy. That one's short. With 19.2 to go. They can run it all the way down the Nuggets game. Hey, coming up, stay tuned for the key at halftime with Malika Andrews, Stephen A. Smith, and Kendrick Perkins. They'll look ahead to tonight's game 4 between the Cavs and the Pacers, and they'll be talking about OKC's suffocating, stifling, impregnable defense against Denver.
Halftime's about 15 minutes, so that'll give the crew here a chance to repaint the rims.
A double coat, Jay. Maybe a triple. Here's Murray against Dort. Navigates 2 screens on the pick and pop. Jokic on the flyby puts it up.
What? Oh my gosh.
With .1, and that'll do it for the first
No way, bro.
A long 2, it looks like. As he took that extra step.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Gets a little bit more juice going.
His first 3 in a couple of games. Pardon me. Oh, it looked like. Oh, that's a close one. That's going to be a 3. Looks like he was behind the line, though. Put Williams on a flight. Got the basket. That's the end of the first half. The key at halftime.
All right, so that's the first half. Let's see what we got here. If I can find the stats real quick. NBA.com. Games, box score. Let's see here. Small screen. Okay, so it's a low scoring game. 42-36. My goodness, this is 1995. Whew. All right, 42-36. Jalen Williams 1 for 6 from the field. Chet Holmgren 2. Although Jalen Williams ain't having a good game, he's playing amazing defense. Lou Dort, oh my God, Lou Dort, please stop shooting threes. Please stop. Shea, 5 for 11, 15 points. That's not bad. I mean, he's 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 45% from the field. I do need him to be a little bit more aggressive. I want him to he needs to finish with 30, at least 30. 6 rebounds. I don't really care about the rebounds too much. 2 assists. But Shea, he's the only one that's really showing up right now. Everybody else is just pretty much mid. Then we go to the Nuggets side of things, and they're shooting a lot of tour dates. It's a lot of tour dates. 2 for 5. Christian Brown. Nikola Jokic, 2 for 9. And yeah, 1 for 6 from Murray. 1 for 8 from Westbrook. It's a lot of inefficient scoring going on right here. But Shea looks good. He looks decent so far. He just needs to be more aggressive. That's really much it. And Lou Dort, he needs to make shots. And Jalen Williams as well. But I'll say this, though. The Thunder need to be careful. Because if they continue to shoot this poorly, the Nuggets, just like they've done in their previous 2 victories, they're able to claw back and get the lead. So the Thunder, they need to lock in the second half. Guys need to start hitting their shots, or the Nuggets are going to eventually get hot and get it together and come back, and you'll have a similar situation that we saw in the previous 2 victories for them. So that's my thoughts. We'll be back second half, and we'll continue.
11 points in that first half.
Back.
Murray saw the lid come off from deep. Knocking down that three ball. Murray off the Porter screen. 7 on the shot clock. Jokic with the miss.
Even though Hartenstein got pushed off there a little bit, he just did a really nice job of staying in front of Jokic, making him make a tough shot.
That's been the story of the last 3 games in particular.
Yeah, the pickup point is high, so he's picking him up above the three-point line. He got pushed off a little bit, but still was able to put some late pressure on that shot. That's a shot that Jokic is normally going to make, or at least make a high percentage of. But everything has been difficult, especially in games 3 and 4 for Nikola Jokic. And it's not just been Hartenstein, it's been the entire team has shown him a lot of bodies and made it difficult. That's why Denver has to be really disciplined to keep the floor spaced so that he can make some plays with his passing.
Let's go to George for more.
Jonesy, Jay, I spoke to Denver assistant coach Ryan Saunders about adjustments, but before that, he handed me the box score and jokingly told me, send this one to Springfield, referring to the Basketball Hall of Fame. But then he told me, being down only 6, as Jay mentioned, that they were proud of how they played defensively in that half. They'd like to do a better job rebounding, as you see the dunk there by Michael Porter Jr., but said they'd like to do a better job rebounding to keep them from multiple shots. On offense, he says they liked the looks they got. They could do a better job screening. That's another dunk on the other end by Holmgren. They do a better job screening, he said, to get them even better looks, Jonesy.
Great stuff, George. They might want to take a blowtorch to that box score. 7-point lead after that great dunk by Holmgren from the dunker spot.
Well, the one thing that Denver's been doing is they've been hanging in there, and their offense hasn't affected their defense.
Jokic with the 3. Making a 4-point.
Excuse me.
He's hit 2 of them now in this game. Jalen Williams on the bounce. Has it come off to Porter Jr. Well,
This is one of the problems with OKC. It's always going to be Jalen Williams. Always.
Which they did a lot in the fourth quarter in game 3.
Murray got to the rim and drew the foul. We'll get a couple of shots. Jamal Murray with 5 so far in the ball game.
I'm telling you, bro, if OKC doesn't continue to hit shots, the Nuggets are going to eventually take the lead.
Before the game. Jokic might have been 0 for 10 from 3 in game 3, but they were all good shots, and he knows he can make those.
Well, Tuesday night, ESPN's coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs continues with Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinal series between the Winnipeg Jets and the Dallas Stars. That's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. on ESPN on the app. That series, of course, tied at a game apiece. Game 3 is tonight in Dallas.
Where would Denver be in this game without the foul line?
After that free throw, 19 of 22.
Over half their points are coming from the
Oh, there we go. Here they go. Doubling the middle. They low-key got lucky with that one. That was very lucky.
It speaks to the playmaking ability in the middle of the floor of Isaiah Hartenstein. He can shoot that little push off, or he can lob it up to Chet Holmgren.
Gordon off the elbow. Jokic with the show and go on Hartenstein.
Good recovery by Gord on that pass out.
Jokic wheels baseline.
That's good defense. Good defense by the Thunder. Shea being that help side defender.
And he'll get to the strike.
Whenever Isaiah Hartenstein catches the ball in the middle of the floor, usually it's off some sort of short roll action, but he just
Good ball movement.
up to the rim 2 times in a row. Here, it's not just Hartenstein's defense. Gilgeous-Alexander is there, right under the bucket, in the hole, to really help. And that help, I think, distracted Jokic when he was trying to go to the other side of the rim.
Jalen Williams at the free throw line knocks down the first. They changed that previous Jokic 3 to a 2, which is why it's now 48-43. Williams knocks down both.
Next on the way here in the third quarter, Mark Jones, Jay Bills, George Sedano. Game 4. This conference semifinals with OKC trying to level up at 2 games apiece. Look at Lou Dort. Chase Murray around that screen. Here's Gordon on the DHO. Good switch. Brown with 6 on the shot clock. A pull. Got it! Christian Brown's jumper is wet today.
They're keeping Denver in the game. Good shot. I gotta make it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a miss. Loose ball to
That was a
Brown.
good shot attempt.
Aaron Gordon calls out the play. Elbow. Jokic with the screen for Murray. Flips it. Jamal for 3. Yes.
Mm.
Bring the noise here, Ballerina.
Shea got an answer.
Hartenstein back out to Williams. Kept it in the front court. Williams weaving through traffic. And Gordon clears and a chance for Denver to take
It's
the
not
lead.
good. That's not good.
And that's going to be an offensive foul on Aaron Gordon. Much to the protestations of David Adam and their head coach. Just a little bit too much of a lean. A really nice job. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't have his hands up, and Brown made him pay for it. And then the terrific job by Jamal Murray of the screen, re-screen action out top, just rubbing off the defender. And he gets a great lift on that shot. He uses that move so effectively. He and Jokic have wonderful chemistry. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Denver showing a lot of help. 7 on the shot clock, goes tween. Sprays it out to Dort.
We could leave him open. Ooh, we made okay. I'm wrong.
Back up to 4. Lou Dort and Jamal Murray spent the whole summer together playing for the Canadian national team. I asked Dort about their friendship. He said, Mark, I love Jamal, but they call it show business, not show friends. It's all about business during the series. Jokic trying to turn the corner. And that's a big body.
Damn, he just bullied, push Chet out the way on that one.
Combination of power and skill. Gordon misfires on this one. Denver can tie. Off the drag screen, Murray. Pocket pass, Jokic, one more. Brown for the lead. And Holmgren racing back the other way against Jokic.
Okay.
What a steal by the Joker. Brown, one more.
Okay.
Murray probes it. Gordon lines up the seams.
They need timeout. They need a timeout. They really need timeout.
Clocks in.
Oh boy, this is not good. It's not good.
Playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups. Get daily profit boosts and
This Nuggets are doing a good job getting organized basketball, generating open looks, moving the basketball.
And remarkably, Denver has the lead in this game, shooting under 30% for the game. Remarkable.
OKC needs to generate some type of offense, man. Move the ball. Call a play. Do something.
Russo with some guard screening action. Williams touches paint.
Like, no, man, no.
Brown has done a really good job of contesting shots. All of those rear view mirror contests. He's done it multiple times in this game.
Murray trying to shake Dort. Around the Jokic screen. Nice hezzy. Dort sticks with him and got part of the ball on the block. Murray retrieves it. Double teamed and peeled clean. Gilgeous-Alexander. Back out to Dort. One more to Williams. Wide open from deep. And that was way short.
Yo, Jalen Williams. Whoa, what are we doing?
But he didn't give it to him.
Yo, like, ooh. This dude Jalen Williams, man. What is going on? You had 31 the other day. Damn, you got hacked. How you have 31 the other day? You look like a bum the other.
Oklahoma City trying to throw it up top and get a lot, but Murray just gets back from that low spot on the left and able to disrupt it with the right hand. Maybe a little bit of contact, but not enough to draw a foul. And disruptive is what Denver's defense has been. They've really packed the paint, made it difficult for Oklahoma City to get any kind of drive in there with just active hands, deflections, knocking it away.
I'll tell you what, you look at Jamal Murray just a moment ago. He was grabbing his shorts, and if you play basketball at any kind of high level, you know that that's when a guy's gassed. He's grabbing his shorts, and like well into 44, 43 minutes the previous game, which went overtime. A couple of days ago, he's playing at a lighter weight during these playoffs. It's giving him more endurance and strength, and he's going to need every ounce.
Yo, is Lou Dort, is he being for real right now, bro? Why are you playing like ass right now?
OKC has given it away 11 times. Jokic off the elbow. Cross court, Porter Jr. And rebounded by Williams.
Michael Porter Jr. has struggled shooting it at this one. He was so sharp and got off to such a great start in Game 3. Game 4 has been much different.
Skip pass into the corner, Dort for three. And it comes off to Porter Jr. They are now 4 of 26 from deep. Murray for three. That one falls.
These motherfuckers will not die. What?
This isn't just for me. This is for everyone who ever doubted me. And the millions of SoFi members who defy financial doubts every day. Because when you earn more money, save more money, and have a game plan for your finances, there's no stopping your generational ambitions. Celebrate financial independence with the official bank of BNBA. SoFi, get your money right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce me. Which you do you want to be today?
So, Gil, is it fair to call James Harden
TJ Maxx.
the biggest?
You can guard all you want to, but if you can't hit your shots, then what's the point? Okay, that's a big shot.
He said no matter how we got here, it's just a 6-point game. We got to trust our stuff, Jonesy.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear George and Coach Dagon say, I had to remind the guys who they were during our off day. Murray from the elbow, halfway down and out. Gilgeous-Alexander will bring it up. Fine second half of it. So far,
Shea got to cook now. Now here comes doubles. Man, this ain't good. They're saying, hey, everybody else beat us, not Shea. And because Jalen Williams is not hitting shots, and nobody else is making much shots,
he's got 3 steals. Jokic. As Wiggins switch on to him. Westbrook for 3. Comes off to the Thunder. Wallace controls. That's going to be a foul on Joker, who likes to raise his palm skyward. That's going to be his 3rd. He saw an opportunity to bounce on the loose ball. Give credit to Alex Caruso on that last play, just keeping the ball alive. Couldn't grab it, kept it alive, so OKC could grab that defensive board. Caruso for 3, that's all. Wiggins hustling, kept it in play almost. So the shooting misery continues from deep for the Thunder. They're just 5 of 28. You're not going to get Denver out of this zone unless you shoot them out of it. And thus far, Oklahoma City haven't been able to do that. They're 20 of 60 for the game, 33%. Westbrook. Murray rejects the screen. Here's Jokic, pulls the 3 ball. A little bit strong. Murray with a rebound. Another possession for the Nuggets. That's going to be a foul against Williams. Referee was signaling offensive foul because that's what an offensive player usually would do in getting in that post position. But that was done defensively. Foul's going to go against Williams. That's the 14th foul. The inverted pick and roll there. Joker and Brown gets it back to Jokic. Here's another 3.
oh my gosh, what? Bro, no way.
They keep doubling Shea.
And a foul as Jokic again ends up on the court. Foul's going to go against Cason Wallace, his 3rd. Because Nikola Jokic plays on the floor, now he can rise up. That could be a shot fake or a shot. That ball winds up behind his head. It's just near impossible to block and really difficult to get a lot of pressure on by the time he releases it. He had a spike in his 3-point shooting during the regular season this year. Was amongst the league leaders. Jokic knocks down the first free throw in the playoff shooting. 73% from the stripe. A couple of subs coming into the ball game. Cason Wallace was trying to get over that screen that Jokic was setting. Wound up fouling him with a little hook. And those are the fouls you just can't have. I mean, the free throw line has been a huge difference in this game. Denver is now 23 of 26 on the foul line. Lead is 5. Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it out to Wiggins on the wing. And that 3
Okay. All right. They starting to hit their shots.
Lead is down to 2. Wiggins off the bench with his first field goal. Murray, one more to Watson inside. Holmgren fouls at the rim. That'll put Watson at the free throw line.
A really nice cut by Peyton Watson from the left side.
Shea is starting to pick apart that collapsing middle defense.
Joe can make a difference against this defense that's paint protecting first and then trying to recover out the perimeter shooters.
And now it's Peyton Watson at the foul line for the Nuggets. Well, tonight over on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball's in Cleveland as the Guardians take on Bryce Harper and the Phillies. Coverage begins with baseball tonight, Sunday Night Countdown at 6 p.m. Then it's Phillies Guardians at 7 p.m. on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. Watson goes 0 for 2. A chance for the Thunder to come back.
Watson's had some good minutes for Denver in games 3 and 4.
For the lead, Wiggins. Hartenstein crashing glass, but it comes off to the Joker. Hit ahead to Watson. Couldn't control it. Gilgeous-Alexander running it back. Goes clean. Baseline. Hartenstein. Oh, what? He is 82% on those shots. Coming into Denver a couple of nights ago. Brown.
Boy. Need this check.
Holmgren misses. Well, a little room service for Wiggins underneath with the loose ball.
Denver had that and just couldn't corral it.
Jokic bringing it up. Sees 2. One more to Westbrook for 3. It's starting to rain threes.
Boy.
Six-point lead for the 2023 NBA champs. Gilgeous-Alexander playing with his foot.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Check Westbrook, tie it up. Westbrook was in his chest like bronchitis.
That was much of what we saw in the fourth quarter of game 3. SGA trying to take on a set defense with Oklahoma City not moving the ball and therefore not moving the defense. And a really nice job by Brown to come over and tie that thing up.
And that's going to be Denver ball off the jump. Russell Westbrook with that interminable energy, endless. There's a reason why Nikola Jokic lobbied the front office to sign Westbrook as a free agent last July.
Well, Westbrook's just a warrior. He brings such an edge to this team, certainly puts pressure on the rim, but when the opponents lay off him, he's been knocking down that 3.
Especially from the corners this year. 26.1 to go. Denver outscoring OKC 33-21 in this quarter. Murray brings it across against Dort. They can run it all the way down. Brown with the screen. Caruso switches on to Murray. Murray touches paint, and he lost it. 8 seconds to go. The Thunder with plenty of time. Dort pulls the 3. Tipped up, no good. And that's going to do it for the first 36 minutes here at Ball Arena. The emotion of the 2023 champs still tangible and palpable. That's the end of the third. We'll be back after this message and a word from your ABC station.
The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is booming. Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity. Welcome to the show. Buckle up. It's about to get loud here. The one with unimaginable power. Wow. All real stuff. And endless entertainment. Where young trailblazers bring big speed, big swag, and big personalities. My guy. Welcome to MLB's best. You can't help but be awed by it all. Sunday Night Baseball.
every Sunday, all season on ESPN.
Grab the suitcases and your nearest loved ones. It's the Expedia Family Getaway Sale. Members save 25% or more on select hotels. Expedia, made to travel.
In your business and what you want.
At the free throw line, what's gone into that particular part of the game?
Just trying to drop the ball hard. They're a physical team. They're really good defense. Just trying to drop the ball hard. Take care of the ball, get through it.
Christian, good luck. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, back to you. All right, George, Denver outscoring OKC by 12 in that third quarter. Westbrook around the screen, back onto Aaron Gordon. Got his feet set. That's going to be a foul against OKC. And Wallace underneath, trying to block out Westbrook. Westbrook with that constant movement is always going to be a threat in some way, shape, or form. That's the fourth foul against Wallace.
Wallace just trying to face guard, box out. And it just got into his body a little bit too much. But Westbrook not giving up on the play. But Denver, they established a rhythm in the third quarter, but I don't think they established it on offense. I think they established their rhythm on defense. They have hung in there this whole game.
Watson with the jump hook. And to further your point, Jay, they've really improved defensively in the postseason. I mean, look at the fact that during the regular season, the Nuggets were 20th in defensive rating. They gave up the
Oh! Whoa.
who was fouled by Watson.
Hartenstein just hanging out behind the defense in that dunker spot. And all it took was some penetration off the ball screen to make Aaron Gordon come up to have to play it. And that meant that Peyton Watson had to come in from the wing to try to stop that dunk from Hartenstein. He couldn't stop it and fouled him.
Hartenstein at the free throw line, 6.
That's a tough bucket.
postseason from the stripe. Threw a couple of crucial misses in that overtime period 36 hours ago from that short corner spot.
Got a little push shot from the short corner.
And that's going to be a turnover outside. Or not. Yeah, Tony Brothers got it over. But yeah, Hartenstein was taught that little push shot by his father, Flo, who he played professionally with for a year in Germany. Said that playing in Europe taught him to get it off quickly and a lot of art. Just the crowd that they play in the paint.
Yeah, when you're a teammate of your father as a pro, do you call him dad in practice?
I know. Hey,
Wow.
with the turnaround.
That's a tough turnaround
How
jump.
good has Aaron Gordon been in the playoffs? Not just this series, but he was great against the Clippers.
Had that game winner and a big shot response by Wallace.
Who's that? Oh,
A lot better
okay.
movement there from Oklahoma City, getting him from one side of the floor to the other. And that's something that was missing in the fourth quarter of Game 3.
Jokic beginning this fourth quarter on the bench. The Nuggets have been able to hold the fort. Murray off the miss, loose ball. They'll have another opportunity. The hustle of Watson.
A great job by Gordon to keep that thing alive.
Wallace on Murray, cross court. Jordan drives the closeout. Got his miss back. And another opportunity or not. Fires, it'll count. Got it off just in time before the expiration of the shot clock. Williams. Wallace, one more. Wiggins wide open. Cash. And a timeout. Denver.
Well, give credit to Jalen Williams for rushing that ball down the floor when he kicked it out. That extra pass, which is the
Smart. That was a good idea by the Oklahoma City coach. Put in some shooters that can make some shots. It's really opened up the court for OKC. Generated some offense for them, even without Shea Gilgeous.
I actually wanted a Caesar salad. Ooh, croutons.
Start an order at easycater.com.
The world's most precious resource? Live.
Pacers Cavs.
Shea is still on the bench right now. I guess the Oklahoma City head coach likes what he sees, so let's not change anything.
After that, at 7:30, followed by a 10 o'clock run. Game 4 between Minnesota and Golden State. Out of the timeout, Jokic back in the ball game. They stumped at him, showed two bodies, and that time they get the stop and the miss. But Gordon on the offensive glass. Porter Jr. back to Brown. Shot clock at 7 for Jokic. Brown pulls the three, and this time Wallace secures the board and a chance for the Thunder to take the lead as Gilgeous-Alexander is summoned off the bench, ready to check in for OKC.
And that was a nice looking play by Denver out of the timeout to isolate Jokic in the low post.
Loose ball comes
Jalen Williams forcing the issue. Oh, you gotta catch that.
fumbled it and stepped out of bounds.
Gotta catch that.
Off a great time by Westbrook, the 12th turnover for Denver as Holmgren will check into the ball game shortly as well. SGA so far, Gilgeous-Alexander, the presumptive MVP, 5 of 12 from the field, 6 of 8 from the line, 16 points in the ball game. He hasn't really found his rhythm, right? He doesn't seem to be any kind of constant flow.
Well, this has been a tough game to find rhythm in. But Alex Caruso, Oklahoma City is now trying to use Alex Caruso. He's going out of the game, but to set a screen on the top of that little 2-3 look that Denver is giving the Thunder.
Murray will check into the ball game for Denver for Porter Jr. They downsized just a little bit. Murray, Westbrook, Brown, Jokic, and Gordon on the floor for the Nuggets. They double team Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Throws it up off glass. Hartenstein had it knocked away out of bounds off of Gordon. And Holmgren may have been hit in the face during that sequence. Holmgren a little bit wobbly. Remember, he missed 39 games this year with a fractured hip. It looks like he took some friendly fire from Hartenstein on his temple. Took an elbow to the dome. Wiggins in the ball game. Back out to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander around the screen. Back out to Caruso. One more to a wide open Wallace. That is pristine.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, really good job by Caruso to set that screen.
Look at the ball movement.
Extra pass. And Jason Wallace has knocked down some open shots in this game, which he didn't do in game 3.
9-0 run for OKC. Jokic. Westbrook for 3. Loose ball. And Wiggins gets the 50-50 ball.
That almost looked like a pack line defense, the way they were crowded in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander around the Hartenstein screen. The 3. Three ball has abandoned him here today. It's 0 for 3 from deep. Murray. Hung up in the air, found the right guy, Brown. Relocates and gets it back against Caruso. Around the Jokic screen, Brown for 3. Loose ball, and another 50-50 comes out to the Thunder.
And another time, Alex Caruso knocks it away from Jokic. So when a teammate can grab it, he is always around the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander got to his spot and draws the foul for 2. He'll get 2 shots.
And we talked about Alex Caruso being a screener up against the top. Sets basically a little ball screen, then it pops out to the 3-point line. And when Westbrook closes out, just hits Wallace on the right side. And then watch him tip the ball away from Nikola Jokic here. And he wasn't trying to grab it. He's trying to keep Jokic from getting it to get that easy stick back.
Smart play by the veteran.
No, he's not the same player. I'm not suggesting he's even close to a Hall of Famer, but he's got some Ginobili qualities in the way he plays.
31 years old, one of the senior player on the roster. 31 and is really too young to be called Unc or OG by your teammates. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm sure some of his young teammates thought he played in Seattle for the Sonics first.
Off the Gilgeous-Alexander miss. Here's Gordon. Denver has the luxury of having Gordon handle a lot. Sets the screen for Jokic. Cross-court Murray. Couple of jabs. Wallace stays right there. Good help in rotation by the Thunder. And they get the miss and the
Wow, Jokic missed that.
right there in the catch. Caruso. Wallace. Smoked
Ooh.
the bucket.
Oh. Oh.
Steal and the foul. Boy, Alex Caruso again defensively with a larcenous play. Stole it away again. That's the fourth foul on Westbrook.
Watch how he makes a stand here in transition outside the three-point line. I mean, that's incredible. To knock that ball away from an excellent handler and Jamal Murray on the move. That's just spectacular defense in the open floor by Alex Caruso. He's been everywhere. What a hit. This is an impressive answer by Oklahoma City. Things are going Denver's way.
They're in the middle of a 10-0 run right now, Jay. Here's Holmgren. Caruso on the baseline for three. Comes off the Westbrook tip. Caruso got it back. Looks like Tony Brothers has indicated a foul against Denver. It's going to go against Aaron Gordon. That'll be his second personal foul. They're in the penalty now. They'll be shooting the rest of the way, the Thunder will. Caruso at the free throw line for OKC.
Oklahoma City gets a lot of offensive rebounds.
Really? That's a foul? Really?
On the arm.
Really?
Caruso had 7 points in game 3 on 2 of 9 shooting.
It didn't look like Caruso wanted that foul call. When it was called, he had, oh, jeez. But he gives it to a teammate right in front of the rim. That was probably an easy two.
Sam Presti, the general manager, signed him to a 4-year, $81 million extension back on December the 22nd, part of the future moving forward. And he is a prototypical type of OKC player. He fits the blueprint. Selflessness and guys that are really over themselves. Off the miss, the margin is at 4. Murray into the front court.
Wallace has done a really nice job on him defensively.
Gave him a little bit of space, and Murray is lethal when he has a sliver of daylight that snaps.
I thought this man was done
Jalen Williams comes off that screen.
months ago. I thought he was done. I thought it was his the version we've seen him is over.
Strays it out to Caruso.
I was surely wrong.
Inside, went to Holmgren, got blocked.
Whoa!
What a play by Aaron Gordon. Gordon on the move, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay Nuggets basketball.
Jason Wallace knocked that away from behind with the right hand. So Chet Holmgren, what a difficult pass to get through, but it did. Went right through the fingertips of Wallace, but a fantastic block from behind to pin it against the backboard by Aaron Gordon.
Here is Jokic at the nail against Williams. Williams on Murray and now on to Jokic. Whistle and a foul. I'm not sure who that's on. Tony Brothers blows the whistle. That's the second team foul against OKC in the period.
Murray's so good at getting separations, gets picked off a little bit. Jason Wallace on that ball screen, then a little step back jumper where he gets great rise. And then Jalen Williams helps off a little bit, but doesn't stay with him. And you've got to stay with him. I mean, I know it's difficult when he's backing up like that for a big guy to get out to him, but you got to give Jason Wallace a little more opportunity to recover so he doesn't pull the trigger on that shot.
Yesterday, on an optional practice day, Jamal spent a couple of hours working out with his first ever basketball coach, his father, Roger Murray, who's in town with his lovely bride, Sylvia. And Roger was emphasizing balance and a good high release point for Jamal, which his triggers. Nobody knows him better. Loving and doting, supportive dad is always on his hip. Gilgeous-Alexander at the top of the lane. Almost lost it, and that's going to be a foul against putting Gilgeous-Alexander on the free throw line.
Bad foul.
They're shooting the rest of the way. That's the fifth on Westbrook. He's a big part of their bench.
I thought Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was going to drive the middle to try to make two play one, but instead tried to drive to his left, and Brown did a pretty good job to just foul him after he lost the ball.
Knocks down his eighth free throw of the game. He's 8 of 11. Westbrook in 26 minutes, 6 points to 5 fouls.
He's been really good in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook, he's averaging over 14 a game. That's second off the bench. In the playoffs, Ty Jerome of Cleveland, just a tick more than 14 points to be the top bench scorer in the playoffs thus far.
Hurry pocket pass to Jokic. Hartenstein stays with him, sitting on his right hand. Oh, it didn't fit.
Wow. What?
He also got fouled. That should have been bad. Williams back the other way. Holmgren inside Caruso with a nice cut. Through traffic, couldn't get it.
Like a foul.
Denver can
I
take
guess
the lead.
not.
Sorry, one more. Westbrook.
Oh, brother.
And he missed everything.
Oh, man.
Off the tween, Gilgeous-Alexander
Oh.
raises up. And got an auspicious
That's
bounce
tough.
for the bucket. The lead is up to 3. A couple of teams that arguably right now you could say are a little bit fatigued. But this ain't the time for that, Jake.
Jokic with the back down, thought he got fouled there, but still that magnificent touch, getting it to roll around the rim and go in. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the crossover, using his body so well, and he gets the roll.
This isn't just for me. This is for everyone who ever doubted me. And the millions of SoFi members who defy financial doubts every day. Because when you earn more money, save more money, and have a game plan for your finances, there's no stopping your generational ambition. Celebrate financial independence with the official bank of the NBA. SoFi, get your money right.
Welcome to golf's next major, the PGA Championship, with first coverage on ESPN Plus, leading you to ESPN. It's going to be fantastic. Settle in, get your coffee. We'll be with you all morning and all day and all weekend.
First coverage starts at 7 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Plus. The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is booming. The Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
The game hits different when it's live. With Xfinity Sports and News TV, you can stream the local channels you love, the news you need, and the sports you can't live without, with none of the filler. All for $150 less than YouTube TV per year. Learn more at Xfinity.com.
AE drink spray. AE drink spray.
You want to hope like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. Man, I tried to tell him, man. Oh, I know. Spray. Obey your thirst.
Hims was a fantastic find.
Hims makes me feel prepared and comfortable for dating.
Hims makes me feel confident.
I went to hims.com and there was a lot of different options to fit my lifestyle.
I was shocked at actually how affordable it was going to be. It's allowed more spontaneity and allowed us to be more playful with each other.
No matter what happens at the end of the date, I know I'm ready because I have Hims.
It's a safe and simple way to get my medication.
Get treatment for ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at hims.com.
Interesting trends when you parse the numbers between these two teams, including the regular season and playoffs. In close games, 6.5 points or fewer, Denver wins. The OKC victories have been marked by blowouts, but here's the catch. The Thunder have only played in 24 clutch games this season. That's the fewest in the NBA. And right now, folks, we are officially in clutch time with the margin 5 points or fewer with less than 5 minutes to go. The Thunder, out of the timeout, force a 5-second violation.
Boy, that's big time. Not to let Denver even inbound the ball. Alex Caruso taking that pass away, but everybody, that's a big mistake from Denver to start after that timeout.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the
It's a big shot. Big shot.
Oklahoma City's been really good in this fourth quarter. And Denver has not made a three in the fourth. They're 0 for 7.
Here's Jokic, guarded by Hartenstein, wheels to his left. Tough shot off the mark. And that's going to be a foul on the push-off. No argument that time from Jokic. That's going to be his 4th personal foul, and that sends OKC on the procession back to the free throw line. They're really sitting on his right hand, Jay.
And give Hartenstein credit here. Not only did he contest that shot, but he turned around and rebounded. That is not easy to do when you're contesting really one of the great players of all time, Nikola Jokic.
No question. Jokic tonight, 6 of 19 from the field. Hartenstein knocks down the first free throw. Meanwhile, our other MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 7 of 15 from the field.
Oklahoma City's done a great job of showing bodies for Nikola Jokic. Where they're shrinking the floor, and still they have the tenacity and really the speed to get back out the shooters if he passes it out. There's that split action.
Murray over to Brown, 10 on the shot clock. Murray gets it back. Around the Jokic screen, Caruso sticks with him. Jamal with the lay. Murray's up to 17.
These guys won't go away. You gotta slay the dragon.
Screen by Caruso on the top man of the zone. Williams no good. Jokic with the board.
J-Dub, bruh. J-Dub. Unreliable, I tell you, bro. Why didn't he just go for the... he should have just went for the turnaround jumper.
And that's going to be a foul. He'll go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. That foul is going to go against Caruso, his 3rd. It's the 3rd team foul.
Caruso almost came up with that ball, but Jokic just pulling his way in.
Could have just went for the hook shot.
Oklahoma City Thunder defenders, but it was Jokic that came away with essentially that offensive rebound.
We're going to have an OKC challenge on the foul on Caruso. And Caruso felt that he was pushed first. Caruso, the play has been challenged by Oklahoma City.
The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is booming. The Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
challenged by the Thunder. Jokic uses that left arm to discard Caruso. And Remember, with the addendum to the rule book this year, officials have the benefit of the proximate foul call. There's the foul on Caruso that was actually called.
There are two things. One, does the proximate foul rule take it that far back when that wasn't exactly part of that action on the Caruso foul? But the other thing, did they just call that incidental contact or marginal contact? It looked like a push-off because Caruso had a great opportunity to get that ball.
Tony Brothers and Sean Wright at the monitor. There's another look from a different angle. Caruso had that left hand on Jokic's hip.
Well, that was a foul. The question was this.
That part, yep.
I mean, I don't think he can claim that, he didn't have a hand on.
After review, there's contact with the hand with the push. Also contact to the knee on the play. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. There will be 2 shots for Jokic plus possession of the ball. Oklahoma City will lose their timeout and the ability to challenge the rest of the game.
Tony Brothers with the decision. Jokic at the free throw line. No more challenges remaining for the Thunder. Denver has said if they can just keep this game close, they can lean into their championship bloodlines and lineage to pull out close games.
Maybe the most impressive thing.
Ooh, Jokic 6 for 19 from the field. My goodness.
For Denver, especially in the first half, they didn't really let it affect
That is not normal.
That's a great point, Jay. Great point. Took control of this team in the last days of the NBA's regular season after Michael Malone.
Whoa, missing both free throws?
0 for 2. Wow. There's that Denver zone. Williams touches paint with the layup.
Wow.
He lacerates the lane to make it a 6-point
6-point lead.
the ball from the right to the left side, and then Williams basically caught that on the run and drove that gap with force.
Here's Murray around the Jokic screen, being hounded by Caruso off the pick and pop action. Good closeout by Williams, where you got a foul on the ground. That's going to be the 4th team foul against the Thunder. It'll be sideline out of bounds.
Hartenstein comes up to set a screen and then flips it, but Gilgeous-Alexander just kicks it to the left side, and then it's the force that Jalen Williams drove that was really made the play in that gap.
He's got 4 points this afternoon. Take the DHO. Jokic with the 3. Rims out to Gordon on the offensive glass, but a whistle and a foul underneath.
Guess who? Basically out of that dunker spot. One thing that's probably underappreciated about Aaron Gordon is just how big and strong he is. I mean, he is a substantial presence. Yeah, just an amazing athlete. And he's doing all this even after that calf injury when he missed 31 games.
Oh my gosh, they missing free throws. Wow. That's big. That is not good.
And he has leaned into his family, in particular his 2 nephews, Zane and Brody, his sister-in-law, and really embraced them and commemorating his play this season, dedicating it to his brother, his late brother. Gilgeous-Alexander to the rim, and the layup. The lead is up to 7 as we approach 2 minutes to go.
Oh, the man look. They really were able to take Nikola Jokic away from the rim, get him out top so that SGA could drive him.
Murray around the screen. Hartenstein switched onto him, got him caught up. Brown, the 3 ball. This one comes off the Holmgren. Under 2 minutes to go. Jalen Williams will walk across for the Thunder, trying to even the series at 2 games apiece. The youngest team in the NBA trying to matriculate.
That was a bad shot by Shea.
Caruso with another opportunity back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 on the shot clock.
That was a huge offensive rebound by Holmgren.
Step back 3. Rebounded by Porter Jr.
Wow. Yo. What?
What?
Hey, yo. Don't tell. No, bro. Don't. No.
Making it work. 5-point lead for the Thunder. Murray out top. Around the Jokic screen. Hartenstein switches onto him. They got a mismatch. Murray inside. Good catch. Porter Jr. Oh, and it comes.
Oh, went in and out.
He made such a great cut there. And got great rise off that jumper.
44 seconds to go for Gilgeous-Alexander out top. They're looking to blitz him. He beats the double team. On that Nash dribble, throws and comes out. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get to work. Pivots and pulls. And Jokic with the rebound with 28.1 to play. They did burn a lot of clock on that possession.
The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is booming. The Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
You're a perfectionist. You inspire Lexus to chase a higher standard. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Well, tomorrow night on ESPN, NBA Countdown tips off at 6:30 Eastern, followed by this year's NBA Draft Lottery. Then it's Game 4, the Eastern Conference semifinal between the Celtics and Knicks at 7:30 Eastern, followed by Game 4 of the Western semifinal between the Timberwolves and Warriors. That series also at 2-1 in favor of Minnesota. Sideline out of bounds. Jokic will inbound. You have the junior Gordon, Murray, and Brown on the floor.
You have to expect that ultimately they want to go two-man game.
Murray pulls the three. Came up short.
They got Jokic and Murray in that two-man game.
Well, OKC tied it. They tied it. As ugly as this game was, they tied it. Oh man, them missed free throws were killers.
The beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shows us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
With the new U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card, you can earn an unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
You're trying to elude me, Mr. Falcon, but I will find you.
Really going all out, huh?
Getting cash back on all of this.
I'm coming over.
No matter what you buy, earn more smartly with the U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card.
Look at the numbers today on Jamal Murray. 48 minutes, less than 36 hours ago. And then today, heavy minutes as well, as is the case with Nikola Jokic. Playing 42 minutes today. And both those guys are doing heavy lifting. There's no possessions off.
Yeah, it's basically been a six-man rotation for Denver in this game.
Williams on the inbound play. Fouled on the shot. Either way, he'll get two. They're in the penalty. With 20 seconds to go, the Thunder on the cusp of being able to close this one out as Westbrook fouls out of the ballgame. There are so many people, an innumerable amount of people that doubt this 68-win team in the regular season, Jay. And what do you think it means for them to squeeze out? Should they, hey, a win against this or playing these types of games?
I think it's another confidence builder. But for Mark Daigneault, his staff, and his team, in a game that was not pretty, and one that you could fold up when Denver came back, took the lead after playing so poorly, shooting the ball so poorly in the first half. A young team that could shake you a little bit. But this young Thunder team responded in a really positive way, especially in the fourth quarter. They've been excellent in the fourth quarter, both ends of the floor.
I said yesterday, experience is a cruel teacher. It gives you the test first and the lesson afterwards. And it looks like
I thought it was interesting, Mark Daigneault saying, he's in the driver's seat of his own development. A lot of times the coach is in the driver's seat, has to help the player get into the driver's seat, but SGA is always
They're taking too long.
boy, this denied defense, impenetrable. Caruso commits the foul, though, but they burned a lot of time trying to get to their action there, Jay. That's going to be the fifth on Caruso.
Well, whenever Oklahoma City switches, they switch up. They're switching to take something away. And a terrific job by Caruso, except for the late reach-in. The last thing you want to do in this situation, you want to give up an over three, you don't want to foul.
Gordon for 2 free throws. And Gordon with 11 in the ball game, and that has been the story. Some critical misses here from the line in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Jokic missed 2, and then Gordon was 1 of 2 before that miss. That's really hurt Denver down the stretch. You have to think fatigue might play a little bit of a role in that.
Westbrook, Watson, and Strawber only got 5 minutes off the bench. Pretty much the bench for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon with 12.
Same thing now for Oklahoma City. Get a good block out here. Don't give up an offensive rebound, but also inbound the ball cleanly.
Oh, my load isn't big enough. Okay, we gotta get some coins here to build the Orchard Towers. There we go.
We're going to have what appears to be a lane violation.
It looked like Jokic was in first. They're going to jump it up.
Up and up at midcourt, says Sean Wright. This kind of happens a lot. It's interesting when they called it. That time, the result is a jump at midcourt with 8.8 to go. Nuggets win the tip, down 6. Gordon trying to find the handle. Banks in a 3. It's a one-possession game with 1.6 to go, and Coach Daigneault is not going to take any chance or risk. to go. All he has to do is make one free throw out of these 2 attempts. And it'll be a 2-possession ball game.
It's really smart by Casey Wallace and Chet Holmgren to run into the backcourt. That drags their defenders with them, gives a little more room for Jalen Williams to break free to get that inbound pass with Caruso.
Williams shooting 72% from the line in the playoffs. And there it is. Should just about do it. Jalen Williams with a subpar offensive game today with 9 points on 2 of 13, make it 10 now. But regardless, the Thunder will even this series at 2 games apiece as they storm into Denver Ball Arena on Mother's Day.
Good performance. Good performance. That'll do it. That will do it. Ignore that one. So, final score. Not the prettiest game in the world. They survived with the horrible Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren performance, but the defense was the star of it all. Shai Gilgeous didn't have the greatest game. 8 for 19 shooting, 9 for 12 from the free throw line, had 6 assists, 25 points. I will give him credit though. During the second half, towards maybe the fourth quarter, they were playing that defense that they utilized in the previous game. Shai was able to make some adjustments, getting open looks, open passes, hockey assists, and they were able to generate some offense from the 3 into the paint. So salute to Shai for that, for making that adjustment. On the Nuggets side of things, Michael Porter Jr., 3 points. That's just not going to cut it. Jamal Murray only 17 points on 5 for 15 shooting. Christian Brown had a good game. Nikola Jokic, 7 for 22 shooting. That's just not going to cut it. That is just not going to cut it on only 3 assists. Aaron Gordon, 15 points. He did his thing, but Nikola Jokic, he got neutralized. Michael Porter, he got neutralized. And Jamal Murray, for the better point of the game, he got neutralized. That just goes to show OKC's defense, their attention to detail. There were times in the game where guys were just missing shots, point-blank shots, but then there were other times in the game where OKC just was the better defense. They just was doing a great job of holding their own on ball, off ball, defensively. And you guys salute your hat on that. The OKC Thunder coach for making those adjustments, making sure that you have that double big lineup at the start of the game and towards the end of the game, and also during the game when the Nuggets were going on their run, when they took the lead, switching, getting some of those players that weren't hitting shots, Lou Dort, and I think it was also maybe Chet Holmgren, putting in some dudes that are just better shooters, the Isaiah Joes, the Aaron Wiggins, those type of guys, and they were hitting shots for them, and that is what got them the lead. So salute to the OKC Thunder coach. He showed himself that he deserves the praise. He deserves to be mentioned as one of the top coaches in the league. They were able to get home court advantage back. It's tied 2-2. We'll see Game 5. Normally, the team that wins Game 5 normally wins the series. It's going to be a huge game. It's going to be a huge game. But great game from both. Not a great game. That was a horrible offensive performances, but still close game. Surprised the Nuggets weren't able to generate offense at the end. Those missed free throws really cost them at the end with Jokic and Aaron Gordon. You gotta tip your hat on OKC and their defense. So that'll do it. I don't know what other live stream I'll be doing, but I think I'll do Game 4, Boston versus Knicks, which will be on Monday. So stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you guys on the next.